In the ancient city of Babylon, a powerful empire that ruled over much of the known world, there lived a man named Daniel. He was known throughout the kingdom for his wisdom, integrity, and devotion to his God. Daniel was a captive from the land of Judah, brought to Babylon during the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar. Babylon, a city that held dominion over vast lands and diverse cultures, was a place where power and opulence intertwined. Amidst the grandeur, a man named Daniel stood out, not for his position of authority or wealth, but for his unwavering principles and steadfast faith. A captive from the land of Judah, Daniel found himself at the crossroads of a treacherous plot, a test of his unshakable faith, and a miraculous intervention that defied all odds. As we'll discover, jealousy and deceit brewed within the corridors of power, leading to a wicked scheme that pitted Daniel against the very forces he served. But it's also a story of hope, of a man who, even in the face of mortal danger, chose to stand by his convictions and trust in a higher power. Join me as we unravel the layers of this timeless narrative: how Daniel's unyielding devotion led him into a den of lions, how King Darius struggled with the consequences of his decisions, and how divine intervention transformed a perilous predicament into a moment of awe-inspiring wonder. So, my fellow explorers of history and faith, are you ready to delve into the heart of Daniel in the lion's den? Then let's open the pages of this ancient scroll, journey into a world of kings and courtiers, lions and miracles, and allow this story to captivate our hearts and minds once more. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're as excited as I am, and without further ado, let's begin. As years passed, Daniel's reputation continued to grow. His wise counsel was sought by kings and rulers, and he found favor in the eyes of even the most powerful leaders. The current ruler of Babylon was King Darius, who recognized Daniel's exceptional qualities and appointed him as one of the 3 highest officials in the land. This promotion made Daniel a target for jealousy and envy among the other officials. These officials plotted against Daniel, seeking a way to discredit him in the eyes of the king. However, they soon realized that Daniel's character was beyond reproach, and they could find no fault in him. So, they hatched a devious plan. Knowing that Daniel was a man of unwavering faith in his God, they went to King Darius with a proposal. They convinced the king to issue a decree stating that for 30 days, anyone who prayed to any god or man other than the king would be thrown into a den of lions. The decree was written in the hope that Daniel's faith would lead him to defy it, thus providing the officials with a reason to accuse him. When Daniel learned of the king's decree, he faced a difficult decision. On one hand, he had a deep and abiding faith in his God, and he was committed to praying to him as he always had. On the other hand, he understood the dire consequences of defying the king's order. After much contemplation and prayer, Daniel chose to remain faithful to God, regardless of the consequences. So, every day, Daniel continued to kneel and pray openly to his God, as was his custom. The jealous officials wasted no time in reporting Daniel's disobedience to the king. Despite his affection for Daniel, King Darius was bound by his own decree, and he reluctantly ordered that Daniel be thrown into the lion's den. As the sun set on the day of Daniel's sentencing, he was cast into a pit filled with hungry lions. The entrance was sealed with a large stone, and the king placed his seal on it to ensure that no one could interfere with the decree. The night was long and agonizing for King Darius, who deeply regretted the situation he had unwittingly created. Meanwhile, within the den, a remarkable miracle was unfolding. God, in his divine mercy, sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. The fearsome beasts, instead of attacking Daniel, lay down beside him, providing warmth and comfort. Throughout the night, Daniel's faith remained unshaken, and he experienced a peace that transcended his circumstances. At the first light of dawn, King Darius hurried to the den, his heart heavy with dread. As the stone was rolled away, his fears were dispelled. To his astonishment, Daniel emerged unharmed from the den. The king's joy and relief were immeasurable as he recognized the miraculous intervention of Daniel's God. Overwhelmed by what he had witnessed, King Darius issued a new decree, declaring the greatness of Daniel's God. He commanded that throughout his vast kingdom, people were to show reverence and worship to the God of Daniel, for his power and mercy were undeniable. The officials who had plotted against Daniel were not spared. Their manipulation and deceit led to their own downfall. The king ordered that they be thrown into the very lion's den that had been prepared for Daniel. Unlike Daniel, the lions were not restrained by divine intervention, and the officials met their fate. From that day forward, Daniel's reputation as a man of unyielding faith and integrity spread far and wide. He continued to serve under King Darius and subsequent rulers of Babylon, always placing his trust in his God. The story of Daniel in the lion's den became a testament to the power of faith, the rewards of unwavering commitment, and the divine protection that can come to those who place their trust in the Almighty. And thus, the story of Daniel in the lion's den teaches us about the strength of faith, the consequences of jealousy and deceit, and the miraculous ways in which divine intervention can shape our destinies. If you like our videos and the stories we present to you, please like the video and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.